Can we get some Fs in the chat for the loss of the best tsundere in the entire Naruto series? This is sad. This really hurts. And what's worse is this particular panel of the manga which just touches your heartstrings. So hello and welcome to Undervising. My name is Soham and today we are going to talk about the entire situation surrounding Kurama in Boruto manga chapter 55. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with Boruto manga reviews. Moreover, a spoiler warning in advance for all the anime only viewers. But with that being said, let's begin the video. Now I'm going to keep this particular video short and crisp, and I won't be getting too much in depth because there's a lot of different stuff that is happening in this particular chapter, not just in regards to Kurama, but there's a lot more stuff involving Code, the entire situation with Karma, as well as Ishiki Otsutsuki's will and the quote-unquote Otsutsuki king. I'm going to make separate videos for all these things because they require separate discussions of their own, but for now, at least for this video, let's talk about the situation surrounding Kurama. And this is sad. This is really sad. What happens here is that Kurama had essentially lied to Naruto. Now I had actually predicted this thing way back in November of 2020 that Kurama is actually going to be the person who is going to quote-unquote die here, because I still do not believe for a fact that Naruto will actually die in the series, in the future of the series moving forward. That is too drastic of a situation, and I don't think that the writers will be able to pull it off properly without angering new and old fans alike. So I think that is not a good situation here, and that is the major reason why I had predicted in that particular video that I think Kurama is going to die. Now of course at that particular time I had no idea how it's going to happen, because at the end of the day Kurama is a chakra monster, he's not a quote-unquote entity. Moreover, these biju are not exactly similar to human psychology as such, so it's difficult to quantify what exactly is going on here. But this chapter does give us all the necessary answers that we have or that we asked here. And yes, Kurama had essentially lied to Naruto because the main risk of the Baryon mode was not on Naruto's behalf, but rather it lied upon Kurama. And Kurama knew that if he told Naruto the entire truth, Naruto would not have probably used this mode in order to save Kurama, and that is the reason why Kurama essentially sacrificed himself for the sake of Naruto, for the sake of Boruto, and for the sake of the entire Konoha village. The development of this character. You can go and say whatever you want, you can go and say that Kishimoto implemented the 9 tails and the bijus and everything later on, but the character development of this particular character has been absolutely brilliant right from episode 1. A character who killed the parents of an infant baby, who tried to kill that infant baby, and who was sealed in that infant baby, went on to develop into such a great character. You know what? This chapter was really reminding me of Naruto episode 329, where Kurama and Naruto joined their forces together in order to get into KCM for the very first time. That was such a lovely moment, and I'm just being reminded of that entire scenario here, because the development of Kurama has been absolutely phenomenal, and he is the best tsundere of the series. He is simply awesome, and it is really painful to say goodbye to him, and the expressions of Naruto are very evident here. Moreover, the basic scenario here is that Kurama actually lied to Naruto in order to save his life, and as a result of it, Kurama is gone now. Now, you might be wondering that if a biju is gone, then the Jinchuriki is obviously dead. That is a rule which has been implemented since the starting of the Naruto series. So what exactly changed here, and how is Naruto alive and Kurama dead? Well, Kurama gives the explanation that normally when a biju is extracted from a Jinchuriki, the body of the Jinchuriki dies then and there. However, this is not the same case. This time it's simply the chakra of the biju being gone. From the outside it may look like the Jinchuriki is gone, but that is just a temporary state of shock, and essentially Naruto is not dead. He is soon going to open his eyes. This is the explanation of Kurama. And that is something which we saw at the very ending of Boruto manga chapter 54, when Naruto was lying unconscious. And after this interaction, Kurama is gone. Now obviously this raises a lot of different questions. Of course, this is kind of a nerf. This entire arc basically served as a nerf for the prior generation, with Sasuke's Rinnegan gone and now Kurama gone as well. So this is going to essentially empower the new generation in a way. I know a lot of people might not like this thing, but this is far better than implementing Naruto's death in a not suitable manner. I think certainly this is a better outcome than that. Moreover, on second thoughts, now this is just my prediction here, another prediction that I'm doing here, I don't really think that Kurama is gone forever. We know for a fact that later on down the line, towards the time skip, Naruto is quote unquote sent to somewhere. This is something which Kawaki said himself. I'm just thinking, what if at that moment Kurama comes back once again, because Kurama is at the end of the day a chakra monster. It's not explicitly stated in the series as to what happens if these characters are quote unquote dead. It's never explicitly stated in the series, but I think as a matter of fact that Kurama is going to eventually return. Maybe not now, maybe it will take time for him to regain his composure and his shape, but he will eventually return into the series. If you are a fan of the Digimon franchise, then you will possibly able to understand what I'm trying to say here. In the Digimon series, if a Mega level Digimon dies, then it rebounds into the form of a Digi-Egg, and from there on it has to Digivolve once again. So I think this kind of a scenario can very well take place, and although it may seem like Kurama is actually dead here, but still he might not be totally dead, and he will eventually come back someday. And once again we have to remember that Naruto is the meeting point for all the 9 Bijus, and all the 9 Bijus are collectively a part of the 10 Tails in the very first place. So it's a little difficult to understand at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure about it that eventually down the line in the future of the series, when Naruto requires it a lot, Kurama will come back. Maybe not as a Biju which is bound to the body of the Jinchuriki, but he will come out separately in order to aid Naruto when things are looking absolutely helpless. This is my prediction of February 2021. I don't know if this is going to be true or not, but there you have it. These are my thoughts in this particular matter. So what do you guys think about all of this? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is Wonder YZ and I'll see you soon in the next video.